G'day, guys. Thank you for being here. A bit of an impromptu stream here. Um, I was just thinking this morning, it's been a while since I've streamed, and I do really miss it. And I've been listening to all the fantastic Jorrun stuff that's been going on, and I'm really keen to do some Jorrun stuff. So, straight off the bat, this is a Jorrun stream, so if that's not your thing, completely understand, and I'm happy if you want to just catch next time when I'm doing some more lawn stuff. But yeah, like I'm really into Jordan shit at the moment because he's a real fuck knuckle. So that is what I want to do. So it is good to see you all. It is good to be back after my little bit of time off. I think I've only been away for like 2 weeks, and not even that because I jumped on with Winnie's boyfriend slash husband the other day, but it does feel like a long time, and I've missed you all. So, g'day guys. So we've got Duchess, Kitty Velociraptor, Clover, Vexy, g'day Vexy. Becca, g'day Becca, and Tranquillo, and Org Ramen, and Mandy S, and Dustin's 12-year-old decoy named Laura, and Javon, and Evil Little Miggy Nuggets. Hello, Evil. Oh, I'm glad you needed something to listen to, and I'm glad that I could provide that. 80s Girl, hello. I haven't seen 80s Girl. I haven't seen that name for a long time, so hello to you. Hope you've been well. And yes, Vexy, I do realise it is July. Yes, and I guess that's why everyone's doing the content. So that was a little bit silly of me to say, wasn't it? And thank you, Dustin's 12-year-old decoy named Laura, for Happy July. Happy July to you. And indeed, Happy July to everyone. And g'day, La Senorita. Happy July to you. Happy July to you, Clover. And thank you. I've missed you guys. And I put you on a hold for 2 whole weeks to talk to fucking Rod. G'day, Slothcat. And Slothcat, I literally just finished watching the Jorrun and Queen of Spade rap battle you did. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just like all of your stuff. Just fucking perfect. With the little DJ Payne 1 cameo in there. Love it. And cahooting with April from Circle K. Hello to you. Glad to be back. All right, guys, let's jump in. Look, it's going to be a nice quick stream here today. So I apologise, for anyone that wanted to take a bit longer. I actually wasn't going to stream today, but a little bit of time opened up that I didn't expect. I got the shit done I needed to get done. So I thought let's just have a quick one. So probably only like even a 45-minute. But hey. I'll be streaming a lot coming this week. And g'day, that damn doctor. All right, guys, let's get into it. So what this is I'm sure most people have seen it anyway. So this is Jorrun's Theatre of the Mind with his behind-the-scenes footage. So this is one of the things he put up. Now, I actually think and that's the thing about Jorrun. Like, it's his arrogance and it's his personality that's off-putting. I mean, really, what's really off-putting is the fact that he was a fucking sex pest who wouldn't leave any of the women in the community alone, and all the stuff like liking pictures of little girls in genie outfits. Like, that's the thing. Like, if he just did his content, I'm not going to say I would have been his biggest fan. Like, but like this stuff isn't too bad. Like this and the teaching your kids about the Church of God stuff, those little things, like as Clobber says, and I do agree with him, it's not bad. Like, I quite enjoy that. Like, I'm not going to say the greatest stuff ever, but I quite enjoy it. And if that's all Jorrun did, I would probably watch that. Like, his live streams are amazing in retrospect, but at the time, I probably would have dropped to a live stream and go, not really my thing, because you're not fucking talking about anything. You're just talking about yourself, and you're not that interesting, so I would have left. But that is fine. Like, the whole thing that makes Jorrun a piece of shit is the fact that he is a piece of shit. Quintessentially, that is just who he is. And so that is why I like laughing at him. But in this one, he does a little, what if, Lorne was actually smart and a decent guy? And it is really good. Okay, it's not really good. But the people like Danny G, Clobber, and Baked Salmon, they do a fantastic job. They were given a crappy script, and they've done a great job with it. Like, the fact that, like, the talent in this community is always amazing. Like, it is great acting, all this, and I love Love what they have done. But what really knocks this out of the park is Jorrun's kind of tips afterwards, and he just shows what a piece of shit he is. Um, and g'day to Vast Ravioli and Mandy S, and welcome back, nerd. Thanks, Vast. G'day, Cindy32, and Kilroy, and Jiro Shima. You've been through my videos, got to say, you got the strangest accent. It sounds like you're upside down or something. I am upside down and I do have a strange accent.
Inside a cave off the coast of Maine, Chuck and Nancy find a mysterious chest containing the halves of a strange ring. When joined, the ring forms the word Shazam! And with this magical command, they are transported back to the fabled land of the Arabian Nights. Here they meet their genie, Shazam. Shazam presents them with Kabubi, a magical flying camel.
Jorrun's theater.
Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, all right. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but I'm assuming you heard everything before, yeah? Um, how weird. All right, I'll start it playing again soon. But yeah, g'day Sean McClure, Cyber Squeak, Lawns Plywood Door, Robert Osland, Heisenberg White, g'day mate. Cool. Okay, looks like I only just dropped out there. Fucking hell, I think I need a new headset. Jason Spears. All right, back into it. Let's do it.
Of the mind. In an alternate universe.
Oh, and thanks very much, Heisenberg White. That means a lot. I appreciate that. I'm still amazed that I got 1,000 subs. But, you know, I appreciate each and every one of them. Thanks, Launch Plywood Door. I think you're awesome too.
Where anything is possible. Lord Armstrong is a genius and a good person.
Come in.
So what I was saying before, and I don't know where it cut out exactly, but yeah, like everyone that acted in this, Clobber, Danny G, Baked Salmon, just did such fantastic jobs. And to put up with the shit that he put them through is just much better than I ever could do.
Good morning. I'm from the Los Angeles Times. My name is Sam Baker. Are you Professor Armstrong?
Hi, sir. That I am. You may call me professor or doctor, whatever your preference is. I get paid the same regardless. Lol.
A pleasure, sir. I look forward to interviewing you. I have to say, your work is very impressive.
That's so kind of you to say. I've been toiling away here at the University of Maine for the better part of a decade now.
And your claim is quite bold indeed. A cure for cancer in the next 5 years? Inconceivable.
I assure you, Mr. Baker, no, I'm on the fucking verge. Of course, my progress is much thanks to the capable assistance of my colleague.
Ah, yes, Dr. Kayla Moore?
Yep. She's a genius of the first order, believe you me. Her research is invaluable. I will summon her. But, Mr. Baker, if you'd be so kind.
Please call me Sam. And yes?
Please don't call attention to her condition, Sam. She's 8 months pregnant and very insecure about her appearance. In addition, her husband left her months ago.
That's terrible. What a time to be abandoned.
She's just like Kennedy, who's consistently 8 months pregnant and small and from the south.
That's her Derek, nor should I say ex-Derek. Every time I think of him hurting sweet Kayla, it makes my blood boil. She's just so precious.
I could see you obviously have a lot of affection for her. Off the record, have you two ever, gotten involved romantically?
Heaven forbid! She's young enough to be my daughter. Plus, my wife Ramona would leave me in the blink of an eye.
Point taken. Can I meet her now?
Instantly. Kayla. Sam Baker, it's my honor to present to you Dr. Kayla Moore.
Hi.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Dr. Moore.
And for me as well, sir.
Where were you educated?
The University of West Kentucky.
I'm not familiar with that place. Where is it located?
Bowling Green.
Of course. I understand you are working on a cure for cancer.
Correct, but it'll take 5 more years. You must think I'm stupid.
You're my assistant. You must be smart.
Seriously, a cure for cancer? You'll be a candidate for the Nobel Prize.
And the funny thing is, like with the little that Jorrun knew about Lorne and Teacup in general, I think all these little references, which to be fair, I think he's worked in there quite well. It must have really just been stretching his knowledge there around, you must be smart and all that kind of shit.
What? Surely what I've suggested is not unheard of.
To be honest, Dr. Moore has not been recognized for the genius she is.
Oh, Dr. Armstrong, there you go again.
No, Kayla, your genius is going to bring about a cure for cancer, and you're not being recognized because you're young. You aren't getting the credit you deserve, and it bothers me.
Sam, the process of me getting a Nobel requires the approval of our department head, Dr. Hansen, and he's a very stringent man.
We need to get that fucking doctor out of our goddamn lives.
Language!
And what I find interesting about this script here is that Jorrun, and he talks about it at the back end of this. This is the whole premise of this is meant to be Lorne is exactly the opposite of what he is. So Lorne is, a genius. He's, upstanding guy. I don't want to spoil stuff, but at one point he chastises Clobber for doing something that's very kind of, Lorne-centric because, Lorne is the exact opposite of this. But, throughout this, the Lorne character still rages and stuff. So he can't even follow the premise that he wants to set. Like, it's really quite incredible. And g'day, Don Day Lieta and Peter O'Keefe and Bundaberg Bogan. And who else have I missed in there? And Stumble, Repent, Repeat. Good to see you. Don't know what the fuck this is, but you're liking it. It's pretty fucking weird. Like, I'll give you that, mate. And one of those weirdos, good day to you. And Drew B.
I'm sorry. Well, hot Irish temper. Thank goodness I don't drink. That's all I can say.
I just worry that speaking up for myself will make me seem too presumptuous. Like I'm putting myself forward. Scala Sassandra non merine.
Excuse me?
It's Latin, Sam. It means don't climb ladders you haven't earned.
Ah, of course. Well, I'm sure your accomplishments will be recognized in the fullness of time. Am I to understand that all of the research here is done by just the two of you?
The budget of this university is rather small, Sam.
G'day, noxious butt spray, and Cyber Squeak. I'm sure I said hello to you, but if not, hello, Cyber Squeak. It's always great to see you. And Gyro Shima, there's an awful lack of genie so far. Well, as Vexy says, that was at the start, which not only was it the genies within there, I just thought that was weird, that little segment he put in there, because what we know about Jorrun now with his fucking genie fetish and his liking of kids' pictures, of especially kids in genie outfits, that's pretty fucking weird to put in there, seeing it had nothing to do with this. Like, it was not a prelude to this. This didn't talk about, kids finding a fucking magic thing that takes them to Arabia. Nothing to do with this. He just had to fucking push some genie shit in there. G'day, Carrot Gaming and Pussy Destroyer and the Poem Lawn wrote. G'day to you all.
All we ever get for help is interns. And I requested another researcher to be added to our team months ago, but there's just so much red tape to wade through. It's a shame because we can really use the help.
Especially when I go on maternity leave in a month. I'll be gone for a minimum of 3 months. 6 if the university will allow it.
I wish you the best, Dr. Moore. Of course, that will slow the progress of the research down considerably. No doubt you will want to keep all of your personal findings under lock and key.
Your timing here today is fortuitous indeed. I've been looking for an opportunity to broach this subject. Dr. Armstrong?
Yes?
I leave all my private research in your capable hands. You may have all my notes. Please continue my progress while I'm gone.
Kayla!
And I don't understand this part of the script. Like, they work together every day. Why would, Professor Kayla, or whatever she is here, need a reporter to come along for her to be able to broach the subject? I just don't get it. Like, it's just weird. And Lawrence Plywood Door, you're kind of new to this stuff. Can I give you some background on this skit? Look, very briefly, it's basically just Jorrun did a lot of stupid fucking skits. But like I said, I actually didn't mind his skits. If all Jorrun did were these little skits like this and teaching your kids about the Church of God and that, they're decently funny. Like, I do agree when Clobber says, I actually kind of like those. If Jorrun wasn't a fucking sex pest and didn't harass all the female members of this community and like pictures of little kids, I wouldn't have had a fucking issue with him. Like, I wouldn't have loved his shit, but I wouldn't have had an issue with him. But this whole little premise is that basically in an alternate universe, Lorne's a genius, the opposite of everything he was, and yeah, this is what that reality would be.
Are you sure you want me to do your experimenting for you?
For
real? Duchess of Cornville?
There is none other that I trust and respect more.
I'm honored.
As heartwarming as this moment is, there is something I have to interject here.
Oh? What is that?
And the other issue I had with the script that was, before, like, Lorne says, like, the reporter's like, do I call you doctor or professor? Like, Lorne's like, oh, professor or doctor, whatever you like. But then the next thing, the reporter's line is, sir. Like, well, that's not what you had just said. So why did you put that in there?
Cases of industrial espionage are on the rise. In the business sector, of course, but also in the scientific. It's rumored China and Russia are in collusion to steal secrets from the best minds of the good old USA. What are you doing to protect your research?
Oh no! We've been so engrossed in our work, we never got back to the board of directors about the computer upgrades. The next generation was going to have better encryption and higher security protocols. And the deadline to make the yearly budget was 6 months ago.
Oh, how could I miss that deadline? Stupid Mew.
Then I'm afraid to tell you that your files are very vulnerable right now. Hackers could download it with a quickness.
No! Kayla, delete your archives.
Calm down, Dr. Armstrong. I'll see about getting us on a VPN this afternoon. Thank you for alerting us to this threat, Sam.
Oh, my pleasure. I'd hate for such important information to fall into the wrong hands. The cure will help so many people.
I'm sorry about my outburst there. I never meant to do it.
G'day, Josh Roosevelt.
My emotions get the better of me sometimes. Would you like to see the cultures I've been growing?
Absolutely. I've been excited about your findings to the point of nervousness.
Oh, really? Were you more anxious to see me or my petri dish?
You're quite a card, sir.
See, like that is kind of funny. Like, just should have just stuck to this, Jorrun.
Lead the way.
I'll get it. Hello? Hi! Oh, really? Oh my! That's excellent news!
G'day,
Send him
Tricky
right
Tiggy.
in.
Who was that?
It was our secretary, Miss Regina. Our new colleague has arrived at last, Lorne.
Excuse me? I didn't understand any of that.
You'll have to forgive me. Just a little something I do when I get very excited. I can't believe we finally got another scientist to our group. Come in.
Hi there, how y'all doing? Do I have the pleasure of addressing Dr. Armstrong?
Here he is.
You do indeed. And what's your name, kind sir?
Christopher Western Chandler, but all my friends call me Chris Chan. At your service.
That name sounds familiar. Where are you from?
Ruckersville, Virginia. Class of 2004, University of Virginia, Charlottesville. Go Cavaliers!
You weren't the son of Robert Chandler Jr., the famous electrical engineer.
I am indeed. Genius runs in our family. Why, without him at this time, you couldn't have the plastic for your glasses.
Well, it'll be a pleasure to have another country boy on our team. Tell me,
G'day, Rachel D. and Winnie's boyfriend / husband and Cookie Whoopie Pie. And exactly Cyber Squeak. I think this is less Jorrun is funny and more that the actors are funny. Like, the script, like, the idea is okay. Like, it is pretty funny. The script is shithouse, but somehow Danny Clobber and Baked Salmon managed to make this actually good. Like, that speaks to them. Nothing to Jorrun. And then Jorrun comes in and just fucks it up. And later on, he says in the kind of behind the scenes or whatever shit that, you know, he's Chris Chan impersonation. Look, I don't know anything about Chris Chan. I don't even know what he sounds like. But I can tell you for sure, I'm sure it doesn't sound like this because that's just fucking Jorrun's voice. That's not an impersonation. That's just Jorrun's voice. And this is coming from someone who can't do fucking impersonations. And g'day, Gigi. You're probably pretty weirded out right now. And Gary Ito.
Chris, do you like country music?
So I was just referring to Gigi in the chat saying, why the fuck is this on my recommended and who are you people? Too much to explain, mate.
I'm really more into pop music. I love music, but I can't sing to save my life.
Neither can I.
Oh,
You
there's
should
a
hear me
little
try
bit
to
of
play
the
the
southern.
guitar.
And scene.
Let's begin. Confidence is my birthright. I have a powerful masculine presence.
G'day, Federal Republic of Aurelia.
The first thing people notice about me is my masculine charm.
I also don't know why this is.
Avoid legal snags by telling people they're being recorded. Guys, you're being
You
recorded.
better not be recording me.
G'day, Wes.
Please don't say anything against the president. I don't want to go to jail.
Aw, we're not trying to go to jail.
I don't want to happen to me what I know for sure has happened to Lauren.
Oh, well, as long as you're not like a molester, I think you'll be fine.
So far, so good. All right, if you're all ready, I will hit us up with a knock and we can begin. Sound good?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Yep. She's a genius of the first order. Believe you me.
Pardon me, let me jump in here.
Fuck off.
Klaba, could I ask you to not do any mini syllables?
Oh, okay.
It's perfect.
Do you want to start?
because-
You want to start? Should we start again then?
Please, yeah. Just because he's so different now, and that's why I only wrote mini syllables in once, because I want the audience to be like, wow, this guy, I guess it has to do with him being dumb.
Can't really do a Lauren impression without doing mini
It's hard,
syllables.
huh?
Well,
So, like, I've got two things here. Like, that is how you will, as Clobber says, I can't, how do you do a Lorne impersonation without many syllables? Like, that's what makes it Lorne. But why does the mini syllables make him not smart? Like, I mean, Lorne is a fucking half-wit, but it's not just because of the mini-syllables. Like, why would this, genius version of Lorne not have mini-syllables? Are you saying people with speech impediment aren't smart? Like, what exactly are you actually trying to fucking say?
Tone it down a little bit.
All right.
He got the mac
Thank
and
you.
cheese and the meatballs in this one, so.
G'day, Dinosaur Tornado.
That's the
I'll
thing
try,
with being a
mate.
genius. All right. Let's
Okay.
take. All right.
Sorry.
Take, please. No, that's fine. That's fine. Let's wave the run through. Oh, that was awesome, guys.
That was a pretty good read.
That was good.
Really not.
Is there any way? I almost called you Kayla again. Damn it, Danny. Danny, is there any way you could a little bit more volume on your side? You're the quietest of us all, I think.
Yeah, can you be a little less shitty, Danny?
Oh, shit.
I come in here to be like Tiffany now? Thanks.
Oh, boom.
you.
He made-
Never have used women in my life.
You're the replacement.
I can actually try holding the mic closer to my mouth if that works for you.
She sounds louder to me.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. Okay. So thoughts? Everything was definitely pretty good. Sam knocked it out of the park.
Cool.
I definitely preferred it this time around, Klaba.
Okay.
The part where you said delete your archives, I almost took a knee. Like, I almost fell. So that delivery was real good.
Oh, like, what is he, like, he almost took a knee? Like that expression, from... I don't understand what he's saying. So, like, from, sport, especially NFL, so taking a knee is either, taking a knee to run the clock out, or taking a knee, like, gather in, boys, let's kind of talk about what's going wrong here. So, like, that doesn't have anything to do with what you're basically saying they did such a good job that you took a knee. Like, that's fucking stupid. Fuck you, Jorrun. G'day, Patrick.
Nice.
It's going to be good. The only other thing, Danny, is there were a couple times you were just slightly slow on responding. If you could tighten up a little bit, please. Other than
You could just, edit out the gap there instead of being an arsehole.
that, your voice was great. I knew I because obviously we're trying to pretend to be scientists, I threw in some words we definitely don't use every day.
And Gigi, I hope you stick around, mate. Like, it's obviously YouTube has thrown you in here, but like very quickly, basically, this community is mainly around making fun of a guy called Lorne Armstrong, who's a piece of shit pedophile, which is a whole lot of lore that goes on there, which I couldn't even come close to explaining in the time I've got. And then Jorrun, who we're listening to one of his stupid little skits here, was a content creator in this community that did a really shit job at it. But the worst thing about him is he is a sex pest and likes pictures of kids. So now we're kind of making fun of him. And this is July at the moment, which is basically a month long of giving shit to Jorrun, because this was the month that he was exposed for the predator that he is.
And of course,
Definitely not.
and of course, you have to do the pig Latin phrase that I threw in there.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Yeah, really. I wondered when I saw that coming. Did she practice that?
Yeah, I was expecting the same thing. I'm like, thank God that line's not mine. I'm
She's
way
so
too
professional.
stupid. Yeah, I know. I'm way too stupid
Well,
to
she
deliver
is.
that.
Not that you are, Jorrun.
She's so professional. She did rehearse.
I had to give
She
that
did.
a couple of tries.
G'day,
It was
Huckle Poultry.
hard to read.
Well, the good news, Danny, is nobody speaks Latin. So if you fuck it up, who's gonna know? Kelpill maybe, but that's it.
Kelpill absolutely is going to know, and we're all going to get angry emails later.
I told Kelpie, I says, there's something in the new script that's really gonna turn you on.
That is so weird. That is such a weird thing to say to someone.
She says, what? I'm not gonna tell you, but it definitely will.
Like, I know that, Kelpill likes Latin and speaks Latin and that kind of stuff, and that is awesome. But to say to someone, there is something in my new script that is going to turn you on, is really fucking weird.
Nice.
Are you guys ready to do another one? Do you need a sip of water or anything?
I'm good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. I
I'll
think
check
we're
it
gonna
out,
have a keeper
Heisenberg.
this time. Give me 1 second. Was my Chris Chan too loud? It's hard doing an impression of him. I'm trying.
I didn't notice it was loud.
Yeah, no, it sounded fine to me.
I think it was fine.
Think he's got that thing where he's so high pitched, which I can't really do, and southern, because his voice is way up here. Then you're pressed over and over while you taste every dosage of my comeuppance.
God. Okay, like I say, I don't even know what Chris Chan sounds like, but if that was what you believe him to sound like, why didn't you do that in the fucking scene? Like, I don't understand anything about you. And Heisenberg, thanks so much for that, mate. I won't have time to play that today, unfortunately, but I'm going to use that for my next Jorrun one, because I agree that definitely sums up what we want to say.
You did pretty good for what it was, though, so I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Great. All right, so we'll start again. Deep breath. And
Uh-oh.
Kayla! Kayla!
I think Kayla lost her place.
Danny, you still there?
Danny?
Mm.
Danny.
Hiya.
This is
Where'd
perfect.
you go?
Daddy's just like sick of this shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know if she actually intended to go or something dropped out. But this is what I would feel like doing, is just be like, almost like, when you're talking to someone you don't want to talk to and you're like, oh, I'm going through a tunnel, and just fucking off, because surely she couldn't have waited to get out of there. And I'm not trying to put words in Danny's mouth, but I don't think anyone could blame her if she was just like, I'm done with this shit. And g'day, Majestic Felcor, and Michael Mendoza.
There she is. I
Just
hear
take
her.
it from high. Hello.
She's drunk.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just made that up.
She might be playing with one of her pets who are named after food. Danny,
Well-
did Biscuit
well
get
done,
into
Danny.
some trouble?
She messaged in the chat. Oh,
Jenny G left.
She dropped out.
She's a one taker also. She's
Yeah,
only did it
that's
once.
right.
Oh, look, he sounds so
Okay.
sad there.
Well,
with
if
his
she
little
doesn't
laugh.
come back, you could always do some clever editing.
Yeah,
If you wanted us to continue, who knows? It's sounding pretty good though.
Yeah, definitely. You guys did very good. This one is going to kill. I love it. I like doing things that kill.
Baked, have you ever gotten copyright struck though?
No. No. I mean, aside from the obvious, but no.
No,
not-
that was a joke.
Vincent Nicotra.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
He got copyright struck every time he uploaded a video.
Yeah, that's right.
There's
Can you hear
Kayla.
me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, there you are. What happened, Precious?
So sorry.
What
I don't
happened?
know
Your phone cut out on you?
Oh,
Your phone died out on you a little bit there.
Wi-Fi, but I guess that wasn't good enough. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we
Yes,
hear you.
Kayla.
And like, how sad that. I mean, firstly, Danny did such a good job. They all did such a great job, like with the shit they had to work with. But how sad that Jorrun has made Danny feel like she needs to apologise for anything she has done there. Like, it is great. They've all done him a massive favour by doing this for him, and he's such a condescending little fuck that Danny feels like she needs to apologise. Go and fuck yourself, Jorrun. Which I'm sure you are, potentially
Excellent.
right now.
Great job, everybody. Awesome. Cool. There were at least 3 occasions where I had to bite my finger to stop from laughing aloud, so that's a good sign.
Nice.
By
The
heart,
little,
mate.
what's that, honey?
I just muted myself. I don't know about you.
Yeah, Jorrun's not real good with that. Now, look, I can mute myself with the best of them, and at inappropriate times, but Jorrun was not great with the mute button.
The little pause that Klaba did before he said experimenting, I had to bite on my finger. That was like very good.
Nice. Good.
That had me I'm ready to go too.
Okay, so
Fake
I am
laugh.
going to put that together. I'm going to take a couple edits from the first take that I thought were stronger,
Mhm.
but
Cool.
I'm going to get this up probably tomorrow evening when I have a nice premiere.
All
I
right.
think
Good.
Wednesday's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too much competition. Like I don't like to do something where it's like,
Chris Hansen will be on.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
well, fuck him.
And just put shit up when you want to put shit. Too much competition. Like a couple of things there. You wouldn't be streaming. This was just going to go up. Like yes, premiering it, fair enough, but it's going to stay up there forever. Like what does it matter who's going on when you do that? And also, who were you stealing views off? Like no one. And I don't want to sound harsh, and I'm like, but no one's going to be like, oh, Jorrun's premiering something. I better stop watching Chris Hansen or whatever. Like, no, like if people wanted to see it, they'll just watch it later. And get a geometric headdress and lucky guy. Hello.
Don't be rude and pull away any of his audience.
Yeah, right.
Mine will have better of a visual, and it's a black screen.
Exactly.
Oh, cool. Do you guys have any
I
thoughts?
have
Or...
to nip out. My mother's calling me. Sorry.
Oh, by all means, Precious. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Good night,
Dr.
Danny.
Even if Danny's mum wasn't calling, like that's perfect. Just be like, I'm done. I'm done. And it'd be the kind of thing like if someone called you up and they'd be like, oh, hey, I hope I didn't get you. I hope you weren't busy. I'm literally doing nothing at all. Please, let's talk for a really long time.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I just want to say it sounds like a really cool like 40s radio play or something. That's pretty neat.
Thanks. That really is the idea, brother. I have one more that I'm doing that I'm actually half written. I'm gonna do with, and then
Kitchen.
yeah, she helped me come up with an idea for another one. So hopefully it'll be a nice series. It's something I'm real proud about.
Mm,
Good. I dig it.
yeah,
TCAP radio shows.
that's right.
Woo! Hell
Old
yeah.
time TCAP radio.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. Nice working with you, Clobber.
Yeah, a pleasure.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Stan, for having me.
Yeah,
I
thank you,
love
man.
doing it.
My pleasure. You guys are great. All
Fantastic.
right, boys. You have a
Look
good
forward to
night.
You too.
You'll be hearing from me again.
All
Talk
right.
to you later.
Delete your archive.
Well,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
yes, Jorrun, that's kind of true. And look, and that's the thing. Like if he just stuck to this, like just stick to this, stick to those little skits. I'm not going to say they were amazing, but they were also okay. Like the script was okay. The content was okay. The acting in it was great. And I would have probably enjoyed like more of those kind of things, especially if they kept that cast. Like Danny and Clobber and Baked did such a great job. If they could have kept that, and because I don't mind that kind of old 40s radio style stuff, especially like some of that, that kind of old style radio horror skits and that kind of thing. Like that was quite good. And he could have done stuff like that, but he just had to be Jorrun. So look, guys, I'm actually going to wrap it up there. I know this was a really short stream. I just really felt like hanging out with you guys a bit. I've been loving like drowning in Jorrun content at the moment. It is so good. Everyone is doing such good Jorrun streams, and I had missed you guys, so I wanted to jump on and do a quick stream. So I'll be on Sundays with COD, the after party. Whatever that's called. Whatever that fucking thing that Winnie's boyfriend / husband and I do. And then I'll be doing a few streams throughout this week. Taken Abroad Tuesdays is back. So have a great rest of your Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will speak to you all very soon again. Thanks for being here, guys. And fuck you.